Welcome to our enchanting world of tales from Bharat, where ancient wisdom and timeless narratives come alive. In the royal courts of Emperor Akbar, a legendary figure named Birbal was known for his exceptional wit and cleverness, often helping the emperor navigate complex situations with his insightful and humorous responses. Today, we'll delve into one such fascinating story, Foolish Questions, Witty Answers, a classic tale from the Akbar Birbal collection, which showcases the sharp mind and creative problem-solving skills of Birbal. Let's begin.
Foolish questions, witty answers. Emperor Akbar believed in religious tolerance. He participated in functions of all religions. He also participated in the personal family functions of his ministers and also common public who were associated with him. One such person known to Akbar was Chitranga Das. There was one huge cow shelter in Agra. Chitranga Das supervised it. Milk from the cow shelter met the needs of almost half of the households in Agra and Delhi. One day, Chitranga Das invited Akbar to the 10th day ceremony of his father, who passed away. Akbar went there. After conducting the religious ritual, the Brahmins gave Chitranga Das balls made of flour and said, "Feed this to the crows. It will bring peace to your father's soul." Chitranga Das acted accordingly. Afterwards, Chitranga Das served food to everyone who attended the ritual. Then everyone dispersed. The next day, after the court assembled, Akbar discussed about the ceremony conducted in Chitranga Das's house. He said, "It is commendable that the crow would eat the flower ball so that the soul of Chitranga Das's father would rest in peace." Akbar said, "Ever since I saw the crows coming and eating the flower balls offered, one question is disturbing me." All the ministers, higher officials, and other courtiers said in unison, "Your Majesty, please let us know the question troubling you. We will try to answer it." Akbar said, "I think around 50 crows came to have flower balls that day. Likewise, how many crows are there in our kingdom?" The courtiers, higher officials, and the advisers, in short everyone present in the court at that time, were shocked at Akbar's question. But when none dared to speak, Akbar said once again, "Dear all, if anyone here could tell me the exact number of crows in our kingdom, I will present him with 10,000 coins. You all take 1 week's time for solving this issue." All those present in the court said, "Certainly, Your Majesty, but we need 1 week's leave for this work." Birbal heard this and thought to himself, "The emperor is wasting time asking these silly questions. The courtiers seeking 1 week permission to find the right answer to this silly question is double wastage of time. There are many urgent issues pertaining to the administration. The emperor cannot afford to waste time. I should quickly think of something to stop this time wastage." Birbal got up from his seat. He said, "Your Majesty, 1 week is too long for this work. I can finish it off in 2 days. Moreover, I don't need leave as I will count the crows during evenings." Akbar agreed to this. 2 days passed. Once the court assembled, Akbar called Birbal. He said, "Birbal, you said you would complete counting the crows in our kingdom in these 2 days. Did you complete the work?" Birbal thought, "Your Majesty, I thought you would realize that your question is useless when I asked for 2 days' time. But you still do not realize that your question is useless." Birbal then answered, "Yes, Your Majesty, I have completed the task." Akbar did not hide his curiosity and asked, "Birbal, tell me, how many crows are there in our kingdom?" Birbal answered, "Your Majesty, there are 95,600 151 crows in our kingdom." Hearing this, one minister got up and said, "Your Majesty, Birbal is lying. I have been observing him for the last 2 days." After the court was adjourned, Birbal went straight to his home and did not spend any time to count the crows. Akbar asked Birbal, "Did you hear that allegation?" Birbal said, "I am counting the crows. If you don't believe me, then call one soldier and ask him to count and tally his count with mine." Akbar said, "All right, Birbal, I will appoint one person for this. If his count is more than that of yours, then what do you suggest?" Birbal smiled and said, "Your Majesty, even then my count is perfect. The extra crows counted are from our neighboring state. They came here to meet their relatives." Akbar said, "All right, Birbal, suppose his count is lesser than your count, then?" Birbal said, "Your Majesty, even then my count is correct, because it indicates that those crows went to meet their relatives in the neighboring kingdoms." Akbar praised Birbal's intelligent answers. He turned to the courtiers and said, "My doubt was silly. To answer it, you asked for 1 week's leave. Do you all have interest to work or not? If you don't work sincerely, I will be forced to remove you from your posts and appoint new ones in your place," warned Akbar. Akbar once again praised Birbal, because of whom work was not stopped for 1 week. But he didn't give the promised 10,000 coins to Birbal. Birbal was waiting for the coins so that he could use those to buy gold ornaments for his daughter Mrinalini, since he promised her. Even after 1 week, there was no sight of the promised reward. Meanwhile, the ruler of Saudi Arabia, King Munnar Sheikh, came to see Akbar. The king and his entourage used camels for their travel, as the kingdom was located in desert area. King Munnar Sheikh brought valuable presents on camels to present them to Emperor Akbar. Akbar gave warm welcome to King Munnar Sheikh and his entourage. He lodged them comfortably in a spacious guest palace. He later inquired the purpose for their visit. Akbar also gave them rich and valuable presents when they took leave of him and left for the country. 2 days after they left, Akbar called Birbal and said, "Birbal, ever since I saw King Munnar Sheikh's camels, there's one doubt lingering at the back of my mind. The doubt is, why is it that the camel's neck is curved unlike other animals?" Birbal stopped himself from laughing with great effort when he heard this silly doubt of Akbar. He said, "Your Majesty, the reason is simple. Earlier, the camel asked his horse friend one question and promised him a nice present if he got the correct answer. His horse friend gave the correct answer, but the camel did not fulfill his promise to the horse. As a result, from then onwards, the camel's neck got curved unlike other animals." On hearing this answer, Akbar said, "Birbal, you are joking, right?" Birbal replied, "No, Your Majesty. I read this in some book. The book further stated that not only animals' necks, but human beings' necks also will become curved if humans too forget to fulfill their promises." Akbar laughed and said, "That's why I like you more than other ministers. However odd the question is, you will give a humorous reply to it." The next day, after the court assembled, Akbar kept his word to Birbal. He gave him 10,000 coins as promised. Birbal happily received the amount and bought gold ornaments for his daughter Mrinalini.
As we reflect on the story of foolish questions, witty answers, we learn that sometimes it's essential to think critically and wisely, just like Birbal, to solve problems and overcome challenges. This timeless narrative from Bharat reminds us of the importance of spiritual wisdom and moral lessons in our daily lives. You can explore more stories from this collection and cultures around the world by downloading the Story Waves app from Apple or Android app stores. A Storywaves subscription costs less than $1 a month, making it one of the most affordable ways to bring quality stories to your family. All new stories are available on the Storywaves app, and the most exciting content is only available on the app, so be sure to check it out. To stay updated on our upcoming content, subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow Storywaves on Instagram, TikTok, and Spotify. Thank you warmly for watching.